The Los Angeles Chargers has got a massive steal after the draft, signing Nadeem Tucker, who went undrafted in the 2026 NFL Draft, and signed with the Los Angeles Chargers as an undrafted free agent. Now, we're going to get into this a little bit here. Now, before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for that. So, Nadeem Tucker, a defensive end/edge from Western Michigan. That's where Chris Brady, our defensive coordinator, was coaching last year. Had a breakout 2025 season, leading the FBS with 14.5 sacks and 21 tackles for loss, earning MAC Defensive Player of the Year, the Vern Smith Leadership Award, and second-team All-American honors. Despite his dominant performance, he was not selected in the 2026 NFL Draft, marking the first time since 2020 that Western Michigan had no players drafted. Well, I didn't know that. I know Western Michigan, kind of like everything Michigan does really usually, is they have a lot of success and they produce a lot of players. Like we all know Michigan, where our coach played and also coached, of course, Jim Harbaugh. But this is a different part of Michigan, but they produce a lot of players. First time in 6 years where they had no players represent them at the draft. Well, that's okay. Just because you're not drafted doesn't mean you're not going to be a good player. Now, this guy is a little bit small for what you'd like to see as an edge rusher. He was projected, I think, to go in the 5th or 6th round, but I guess teams decided they had enough for the pass rushers on their team. They didn't need to add depth, but we decided to take him, which I think is very good news for us. It's only 6'1", 247, 31-inch arms, and 9-inch hands, but go watch the tape. And again, I would love to show you the tape, but I'll get copyrighted, and we don't want to do that. But if you go look at his tape, that guy is tenacious. He's got a motor. A lot of comparables, in my opinion, to someone like Akeem Mesidor, just not as big, not as explosive, not as good at getting off the ball, but still very good, to say the least. Production score is 78th. Now, you can argue, well, maybe it wasn't the best competition, but production score of 78, 6th out of the edge class in 2026, pretty good. Athleticism score, 61, yeah, not the greatest, but not bad. 40-yard dash, 4.7, okay. He's got solid numbers. Like, he's a solid prospect. I'm really surprised that, in the 6th or 7th round, I'm surprised no one decided to take a flyer on him, right? It's a 7th round pick. Not that they're worthless, but obviously, the later you go into the draft, the less worth it has. But, this guy, I remember seeing players, not players, but like analysts, like Gruden and all those guys talk about this guy. Yeah, a bit small, but he was looked at as a guy that you could take in the 6th, 7th round, and they decided not to, and we signed 18 players. There's a couple other player profiles I'm going to go over with you guys as well in the future, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we got not just a lot of players in the draft and a lot of good players, but we got some good players as undrafted free agents as well. Remember, we had a couple corners last year. Eric Rogers, I think Marlo Wax, even the linebacker, was an undrafted free agent. They made the team. They can contribute on special teams at least and maybe even get a few snaps here and there, but we'll see. It's a very interesting ad. I can't wait to see the competitiveness in this edge room. I mean, you've got Khalil Mack, Tuli Tuipulotu, Akeem Mesidor, Nadeem Tucker, Bud Dupree, and then Kyle Kennard, our 4th-round pick from last year, who is also more of a developmental player. We've got some guys who are veterans on this team, and we got some young guys who can really get after the quarterback. So it's a nice mix, I think. We got a lot of depth, and I'm very, very excited for September. But let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about Nadeem Tucker?